hi there everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trevor's Terrarium here at Geektopia Island. I'm Cardwell.
And I'm Kevin.
And today, of course, we have a brand new deck for you. We are returning to the light color as well, but a few changes, of course, and with a different champion as well. But before we get into it, go to remind you that we do have a Patreon. Only it takes $1 to support us, and we love you very much for it. Now, let's get into the great tournament, shall we?
Let's do it.
Yes. So our champion today is Auron, the Golden Rose, and he has an ability. Exhaust, discard one knight unit or gear from your hand, exhaust target unit. So therefore you can definitely stop. You can kill a little dude that's getting you trouble, or you can make a guardian not block this turn.
Yeah, or you can just be like, don't attack.
Yeah, just don't attack.
That dude stays home.
Yeah. And yeah, that's the perfect thing. Just your destroyer, just no. We're not dealing with that right now. Now, of course, we're doing mono white, so we have the Light Spirit, Sola. At the end of your turn, you can switch one of your exhaust units to active. So that's amazing. You'll do that, destroy a tower. Now he can't be attacked. And it has a Soul Burst. Put into play Knight unit token with Guardian. It's a 2000. It's super powerful.
Yeah, it's a lot stronger than you give it credit for. I didn't think it was all that good, but then I played against him like, wow, just being able to be like, I have a Guardian. Ha ha ha, thanks.
Even if you wanted to go full aggro, turn 0, you can have a Guardian. And then you can swing in and just already destroy a tower for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
Of course, we do, with the new Towers editions, we have a new one. It's the Tower of Surging Radiance. It's a 1000 tower. Sadly, it can be destroyed really quick, but you can only use it if your champion or spirit is light. When this card is destroyed, you may put a unit with cost 3 or less from your hand on the field. It only happens if you have less towers than your opponent. So it's conditional, but it can also build your board up really quick with that.
Yeah, it can help you real hard if it gets destroyed at the right time.
Exactly.
First up for the deck is the Corum Squire. He is 1 mana for a 1000. And it's got ruined. Add 1 gear with the cost 1 or less from your deck to your hand. So essentially, when it dies, you go get a gear that you can within discard said gear to tap target dude.
Exactly. And you're just going to be swinging this dude no matter what. And if they want to block, cool, whatever.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Alright, the next one is Corum Phalanx. It's a 2-drop 1500. It has Guardian. So 2-drop Guardian, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. It's a big Guardian because 1500 blocks almost everything and kills everything.
Yeah.
Next up is our boy Mel, the Corum Magician. He's 3 for 1500. Arrive if you have 3 or more gears in your discard zone, draw 2 cards.
Yep.
So again, he helps fuel everything because like you're already discarding cards to your champion to exhaust a unit.
Yeah. And
then you just get to get more cards back off of this dude.
Pretty much.
Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, you just filter back all your stuff that you discarded. The next one, Raza, a Knight of the Unity. 3-drop 1500. He is a knight. Arrive. Expel any number of gears from your discard zone. Put into play a knight unit from your deck with cost equal to the number of gears you expel. So this way you can throw in your big dude really quick if you just throw in all the stuff in the graveyard.
Next up is Yuki, the Lightning Flash. She is 3 mana for a 2000 with target attack, so she can attack an untapped dude. Mm-hmm. If this card is in your hand after one of your towers is destroyed, put this card into play. So it's essentially a free 2000 that could be like, I'm gonna kill a thing now that you kill the tower. Great.
Yeah. And if you have multiple in your hand, you just plop them down.
Yeah, and then you get free dudes.
It's insane.
Yeah, it gets wild.
Alright. Now, the next one's called Rainbow Knight. It's a 3-drop 2500. Ironically, there's no ability, so it's a vanilla Rainbow Knight.
Yeah.
But it's a 2500 for 3, which those stats are very, very powerful for such an early game.
Yeah, you're like, 3 mana, I can kill everything that's 3 mana.
Yeah. Try to block me, bro, because you're gonna die.
Yeah, great. Next up is Black Rose Knight. It is 3 mana for 1500. He's got new keyword Brawler, which this card may attack an active or an exhausted unit the turn it comes into play. So it's like a pseudo quickness. He can be played and then auto attack a creature, like another dude. And then he's got Arrive. You may equip target gear from a unit you control to this card, so you can auto move something to him. And whenever this card is equipped with the gear, when this card or unit adjacent to this card attacks, you may draw 1 card, then discard 1 card.
Jesus, this guy does a lot for 3 mana.
So as long as he's equipped, that you get to steal from another dude, and then you get to draw cards when he attacks or the other dude does.
Yeah.
It's silly.
Yeah, so you can double draw at the turn. So basically, comes into play, you can switch to, you know, one of your gears that gives plus 1,000, kill a dude, and then when you attack, draw a discard, and the other dude, you attack, draw a discard, and then you just filter out your stuff, putting extra gears in the graveyard if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's pretty silly. He does a lot.
Yeah, and the fact that you can attack a active dude is really good. So it basically has targeted attack too, and quickness at the same time.
Yeah.
Alright, and the next one is a Corum Blademaster. It's a 2,500 4-drop. Arrive. Target one deer in your discard zone and equip it to this card. This card is insane, especially when you keep killing their dudes, and the augments just keep coming back, and you don't care for it.
Yeah, he does a lot for you.
Yeah.
Next up, our boy Brant, the Wicked Judge. He is 5 mana for 2,500. This card gets plus 500 for each of your opponent's destroyed towers, so he just gets bigger.
Yeah.
If you have 2 or less towers remaining, this card gains quickness and cannot be targeted by spells or abilities. Cannot be targeted by spells. He can still be hit with abilities, just not by spells.
So yep, this cool, awesome Wicked Judge, just named Brant. He does a lot, and he gets out of hand real quick.
Yeah.
And of course he is legendary, so therefore you can only have one of them in the deck. Alright, now let's actually get to the Augments, shall we? We have Vi's Blessing, 1-drop. Oh, this one's a spell. Choose one, add up to 2 target gears from your discard to your hand. Super solid. Or equip target gear from your discard zone to target unit you control. It doesn't care what the cost of the gear is, you just do it.
Yeah. Seems solid.
Seems very good.
Next up is Holy Slash, 2 mana spell, instacast, destroy target attacking unit.
Very good.
Yeah.
Extremely good. Now we have a Standard Shardshield, costs 1 to play, equip to target unit, it gains Guardian. When equipped unit uses Guardian, it gets plus 1,000 this turn. So it gets bigger to destroy whatever you blocked.
Yeah, your shield dude gets bigger and better, and it's just what it's for.
It's just good.
Next up is the Standard Shardsword, and it is 1 for augment gear, equipped to a unit. It gets plus 500 and target attack.
Yep.
So it can attack any unit.
Yeah, this is just another way to do that. Alright, next one, Blessed Shardcloak. 1-drop, equipped to target unit. It cannot be targeted by spells. It's extremely useful against blue and green for sure.
Yeah. Yes. This is one of my favorite gears in the game. It is the Shining Shardagger. It is 2, equipped to a unit. It gets plus 500 and quickness. In this game, quickness is king so far that I've seen.
It really is.
So you're just like, cool, this dude gets quickness now that I turn and play him, and we're going to kill you.
Yeah.
So the little dude that can auto-attack units, you can just make this go to him and give him auto-quickness, and just be like, kill that dude.
Definitely.
It's silly.
And with the also talking about keywords that are very underrated is Guardian too. I don't know how many times you can just play dudes and you can't do anything and they just start attacking the tower. So with the Shard Shield and the Shard Dagger, you're being more, well, of course augments, you're advancing over your opponent real quick.
Oh yeah.
Alright, and the next one is of course Kalibur, the Sacred Shard Sword. 2-drop though, your unit gets plus 1,000. Sacrifice this card. This turn equipped unit can be targeted by spells or abilities. Draw a card. It replaces itself. It's ridiculous. And you can only control 1 Kalibur on a dude. So, or just in general on the field.
And then next up is Vrscika, the Scorpion Hammer.
Yeah.
It's a hard name to say.
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't butcher it. But it is 2 mana, equipped to a target unit. It is gear. It gets plus 1,000, and when the equipped unit destroys a unit with Guardian in battle, you may switch the equipped unit to active. So essentially you get through their Guardians really, really quickly. Oh, you're going to Guardian block me all the day?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We're going to kill that dude and swing again.
Especially if you can equip it to that one dude that comes in and play and you can attack another dude.
Yeah.
You just immediately have this equipped from an adjacent dude, kill a Guardian, untaps, kill another dude, just like that.
Yeah, it gets pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure. Now that is the deck right there, but we do have some special shards to show you. We have 3 Hallowed Crystals, and of course if your Spirit is Light, that comes into play regular if you have a Light Guardian, or a Light Spirit. Exhaust, pay 1, of course, or produce 1. You can exhaust, pay 1, target unit with Guardian gets plus 500 this turn. So it just helps your dudes just stay alive.
Yeah, it just gives you a way to auto pump your dudes, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
You don't really have to worry about it, but it's there. Next up is Corona the Spirit Ruby. It is one of the special stones. It's legendary, so you can only control, if you control another legendary shard, send this card to the discard zone. Exhaust, produce 1, or exhaust, flip your spirit face down, destroy target unit.
Yeah, that's good.
So essentially with this, in the way this deck runs, you want to keep your Spirit Guardian up as long as you can to just keep untapping your dudes. And when you need to kill a dude, you can just be like, cool, flip him over, kill that dude.
Yeah, kill that big legendary you have real quick.
Yeah, it gets pretty ridiculous.
Now, we actually most of the time don't do sideboards. We just have honorable mentions at the moment, you know, because we don't know what your local meta is or whatnot. But we have 2 of them actually. The first one is Signal of Loss. It's a 1-drop augment. So you exhaust, pay 1, put a counter on this card. Now, then you exhaust, sacrifice this card, expel X target cards in your opponent's discard zone. So this way it gets rid of other adjacent augments that you're fighting against, or even the green creature that comes back from the graveyard. Just anything that messes with the graveyard needs to happen.
And X is the number of counters on this card.
Yeah. So, let's see, and you have to sacrifice the card, so you can only do it once.
But that's okay, because you only really need to remove their stuff 1 time.
Yep.
And next up is Saint of the Sacred Regalia. She is 2 for a 1,000. And she's a unit that arrives. If you control less units than your opponent, you may discard a card. If you do, search your deck for a gear with total cost 1 or less and equip it to this card.
Yes. So if you're playing against good old aggro, this is what you swap it in for. So you can just have a beefier dude. And the fact that I'm pretty sure you can just grab the Guardian, argument
gear
and just plop it on there.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And you can just discard like a gear because you don't care because you'll get it back with one of the other 2 dudes.
Exactly.
Since then it doesn't really hurt you.
Yeah, not at all. So it's all solid. It's all pretty much good value stuff for that.
Yeah, we're gonna see what this deck does with a whole bunch of knights. I'm excited to just be like, discard a knight, tap your dude, kill your dude, because you can. And it just seems pretty busted in like how it works together. The synergy is here, so it'll be fun to see.
Yeah, if you can just control the board while killing all the dudes, and then you have a full board, and then you just like tower. Thank you very much.
Right.
But with that, hopefully you enjoyed the list, and it will be down. There will be a link. The list will be down below for you to see, and hopefully you enjoyed your stay here at Geektopia Island. Goodbye.
Later. Also, guys, I just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.